Greetings and salutations, dear viewers. My name is Rees, and welcome back to another episode of Chaos and Confusion, the series. Welcome to a series of discussions disguised as a Minecraft series, where I still have not fixed my headphones. My headphones have some sort of weird popping noise. I think it's from the plastic pieces, like, drying out and rubbing against each other, and whenever I talk, it kind of... Actually, this is probably horrible noise, isn't it? I'll stop that. I have a plan to oil them at some point. It's a tricky situation, because how do you oil plastic? What does a person do there? My current plan is to use mineral oil and an eyedropper to just get the tiniest little amount in all the cracks and grooves, and hope that that doesn't melt the plastic. I don't think mineral oil will melt the plastic. I don't have any reason to believe that it will. I haven't done any research on it either. And to be quite honest, at this point, I don't care! I'm gonna find out. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna go into it together. But today, I finished editing the last 2 episodes, which of course came from a single recording session, in case you didn't notice. First content I've recorded in a long while. Oh boy! I didn't want to leave it at that. I felt like such a failure. I felt like such a quitter, and I said, no, we're not leaving it at that. So we're back in. FPS is potato. Maybe it'll get better. I don't know. I'm considering installing Pop! OS on my computer to see if that fixes my problems. Have we talked about this lately? Have we talked about the fact that I'm using Pop! OS on a VR PC? Maybe that's a discussion for another day. You gotta go, buddy. You gotta get out of here. How much health do you have left? You are tanking these hits. I'm doing my best here. He's down to a single heart, half a heart. How did I not manage this when I had a sword and shield? I guess I wasn't swinging like a madman then. Alright, back to my corpse we go. We're sitting at a rock solid... Well, we did jump up to 60 as I started talking, so... Alright. We only get the head that I was wearing on my head previously. We'll put that back on. We'll re-equip our shield. We're going to stop being dumb at combat. And we're going to actually make something of ourselves here, folks. We're not going to just give up like I had previously said we would. I released a bunch of shorts from footage that I've recorded in this series, and in one of them, people keep telling me, hey, gold pants. It's a look. I mean, they come up past my belly button, but whatever. Go underneath that thing over there, and there's your likes. Your likes are under there. Someone told me that. Someone told me that if I go underneath the scary... whatever that thing is, I'll have likes under there, and we're gonna go do that today. And while we do that, we're gonna discuss really what is the meaning of Minecraft? What is the purpose? Why do we spawn into this world only to suffer? It's starting to be what it feels like a little bit. All right, let me do some quick sorting here. We're gonna put these items over here, mineral items. We're just gonna, you know what? Eventually, we will locate, I hope. Potentially, maybe, in an ideal world, we're gonna locate the materials we need. We're gonna locate some slime. We're gonna get a slime. We're gonna bring him back up here. It's all gonna work out in the end. It's all gonna be fine. Why won't you hook up the way you need to? Can't you tell I'm really not feeling this today? There we go. Thank you so much. And then we'll put a little bit of coal in there. I'm okay. I'm fine. Don't worry about. Or how are you? How are you all doing out there? Are you all doing okay? Y'all having a good time? Y'all keeping the mood up? Hey, Christmas is almost here. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. You know what? I was going to say fear. I am the pillager now. I'm not going to get the pillager banner, though. What I am going to do is locate some iron, which I should have some of. Maybe I already got it all out. Maybe I already converted it all to iron. We're going to make ourselves some armor. And then we're going to go, as the kids say, trip the light fantastic. No child has ever said that, have they? Check this out. Watch this epic move here. Okay. Do I already have a helmet? I have a head on my head. Okay, well. That kind of ruined my plan there, because I was going to build a helmet then, but I didn't have enough iron. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. We're getting rid of these. We don't need these. We're going to keep the monster head on, mainly because I just don't have any more iron. Unless there's some in, like, an unprepared state that's sitting right in front of me and I don't see it, because I don't see the way I used to. My eyes. Doctor, my eyes. There is more iron. We're not going to waste it on this. All right, we're going to go check out what's underneath that thing over there. We're going to leave all of this behind, because I don't want to lose it. I guess we'll take shears with us. Emerald, I don't want to take with me. What is something... We need another chest is what we need. That's what's happening here. I need to stop fighting the realities. I know this might seem chaotic. I know I've been talking a lot, and I haven't said much. I know that... What's the discussion for today? The discussion is you, my friends. We're talking about you and how just wonderful and beautiful you all are, and how happy I am that you've decided to tune in to today's video, and just how great it's been for all of you to stick with me through all of this. And, you know, I mean, over 10 years on YouTube now, which is crazy. Is that not how you spell lasso? I thought, okay, is there a way to capture a mob? Capture. Also, there has to be a lasso. There's one in Minecraft by default. I'm Texan. It'd be embarrassing if I just don't know how to spell lasso. It's a lead. I'm an idiot. Lassos exist in Minecraft too, though. So I need rope to build one of those from Farmer's Delight. Genuinely, I was like, from Farmer's Daughters. You'll be familiar. Rope we get from straw. Straw we get from a straw bale, but I'm assuming that's just straw. All right. We got to build a crusher from immersive engineering, and we have a rice, or a dry plant fiber used in crafting obtained by cutting grassy crops and plants with a knife. Okay. So we got to get a cutting board and a kniffy, and then we can cut up rice. It says rice panicle, but I assume is how that's pronounced. Pinnacle. I'm not even going to pretend. Or we can build whatever the heck this is. Or we can build this giant milling machine here. Cutting board and knife sounds fun. The reason I ask is because it would be great to have a lead to drag around a slime so that I can milk it for eternity, if that's a possibility. I don't know if you can actually lead a slime in this. That's why I was also looking for a lasso, because you can lasso any animal at all. What about like a mob catcher of some kind? What have we got here? We've got a mob duplicator, an attack amplification unit. Wow. Capture? Oh, here we go. This might be something. This might be something here. No. Attack mob with shard to capture. Kill mobs to fill the shard. Shard must be in your hunt. This is from Woot. Monster ball. Charge and throw at a living entity to capture it. Right-click on a shrunken entity with a glass bottle to capture it. I don't know how to shrink an entity. Monster ball, though. All we need for that is some cyan or cayenne, if you're so inclined, a snowball, some iron, and some coral block. That seems actually very reasonable. That seems pretty... I can get a snowball pretty easily just from where I'm standing right now, and that gives us a couple of those. So we might want to make one of these and just have it with us in case we do run across... Accepts any Minecraft coral block. Oh, here's a fun tip that one of my viewers showed me. I believe it was Maria, I think. It definitely was. We're locking that in, and the comment's going to come swooping across the top of the screen here, and this is definitely Maria. And if I'm wrong, I'm so embarrassed right now. But if you hold down Shift, it'll stop cycling through these, and then you can just use your mouse wheel to manually cycle back and forth through them. Something that I should have known about for centuries now, considering I started playing this game in the beginning when God said, you know, let there be light, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go play some Minecraft though while you do that. So I should know about that. Why can I not see? I know there's another one over there. Can I turn up my view distance? Probably not, because let's be honest, if I do, it's probably gonna tank my performance. Yeah, I think there's something wrong with my Windows install. That's the conclusion I'm coming to these days, is that clearly something went wrong, and that's why my Windows install is the way that it is. All right, we're going to go do some digging now. What time is it? The sun is about to set, actually. We should probably do this at the break of day, and we should probably bring more than 4 cooked chicken with us. Rotten flesh, what uses do I have for you? That looks like a recipe, not a use. Rotten flesh. Oh, my buttons are all messed up. Okay, I need to fix that. Okay, uses, and then back. Okay, I got it working again. What was I doing? Oh yeah, uses. What can I do with you? Can I turn you into a snack? Is that an ability that I have in this pack? It doesn't look like. Oh, I can turn into leather in a redstone furnace. That's fun. That's fun. I didn't know that. That's a good time. All right. Okay. Time to stop. Time to just stop. Time to go figure out what's underneath there after the sun kisses the horizon. Wait, I said I was going to get more food. That completely just fluttered out of my mind. Can I cook an egg? Do I want a cooked lobster tail? Yeah, I don't want to eat raw lobster, according to a comment that I received, and also an experience I had in the last video. Come on. Thank you. Is there a way down over here? I don't think there is. I don't think there's any way up or down from here, except for over here. And you know what? If I really wanted to, I could trim all of this away and make it impossible to access the top of this hill by any means other than like a single staircase that I built. And then that would make the top of my hill much safer. Because, yeah, you can't get over to it from any other edge. It'd be impossible. It would be an impossible feat. And I could have the staircase come out there underneath the mountain. Something about that. That looks like classic Minecraft world, Jen. Okay, well, we're going to ignore the fact that there's a scary noise over here. And, you know, based on the fact that my viewers told me that if I dig underneath here, specifically the viewers of my shorts on the Howdy Folks Shorts channel, if I dig under here, there's likes. And I want to get some likes. So we're going to do it. Except we're going to kind of cheat because we don't really have to dig under there. Because the under there's already been dug out down here. Just by virtue of the fact that this thing is sitting... Hey guys, what's up? Oh, I should have brought a bucket. I could have milked y'all while I was down here. Let's clear away this stuff. And we're going to go kind of just directly into the side of this mountain here. And I don't expect to find... Oh, there's a cave. Okay, perfect. Yeah, see, like I already predicted, there's a cave here. What's inside? Probably only happy creatures. Actually, there's probably one of those horrific wolf creatures in here, isn't there? The possibility that my audience was lying to me and there's actually something terrifying down here is pretty high. I think a large number of them would find that to be very funny, just as a concept, just to be like, haha, we made Rees go into a cave and get scared and wet himself. Haha. That hasn't happened yet, but it's going to happen one of these days. One of these days, something's going to happen. A creeper's going to show up unexpectedly. I'm going to be so frightened. I'm just going to Has anyone ever actually wet themselves from fright? Comment down below, unless it's like a truly horrific and like harrowing tale. I want it to be funny. I don't want to. I don't want to diss your actual real life drama. Understand that's not what I'm doing here. I'm just saying, you know, I'm asking for like a funny story about the one time you're like, you know, your brother jumped up from behind the couch and went boo, and you went aw shucks, and then you wet yourself. I don't want to hear about that time that, you know, your house caught on fire and you thought you were going to burn to death and you were only saved due to the quick thinking of the family dog who took you by the hand and led you out. Actually, no, I do want to hear about that. That's also an interesting story. That's pretty good. You guys ever seen Homeward Bound 2 Lost in San Francisco or whatever the heck it's called? It's something like that. It's something like that. It's a similar title to that. It's the one where they get homeward bound again. It's just like being home alone again, except this time they're in San Francisco and there's the blood red van that I think kills dogs. And maybe they experiment on them, or maybe that's Beethoven. I mean, there's definitely a blood red dog, but I also think that there's experimentation in Beethoven as well. Great film, though, Beethoven. Really good. The sequel's good, too. There is an attempted... never mind. Just never mind. You know what? We don't need to go into the details of the plot of Beethoven. Beethoven's Second, I think, is what they call it, because it's a very clever name. That's a great film, though. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. An Evorsic... What was that sound? You see, I don't like the noises, is the concern. There's some kind of a crystal here, and I don't have a high enough pickaxe to collect it. Wait, pickaxe level iron? I mean, I literally have an iron pickaxe, and I can collect iron with it. Maybe I need to have a better one, though. I don't know. What I don't want to do is accidentally, like, blow the world up or anything like that. So if there's anything in these chests... Is that a good way to disarm them? I don't even know. It might not be. Oh. Bones and a diamond. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Very cool. Very similar situation over here. What's with all the bones? Why are there so many bones? Why is that the case? Don't like that. Is there something underneath here? No, there is not. We're just defacing this, this astral sorcery thing now. I don't want to break that with this pickaxe. I've got a feeling I'll never get it back. Well, this wasn't scary, so that's good. Maybe we should throw down a light and keep it that way. Maybe we don't... I mean, I know there's a lantern up at the top there, but... There we go. This is actually kind of a nice place, and I'm sort of curious to go check out the other one. I think earlier I teased that I was going to talk about gaming in Linux, and I guess I'll do that now. I can't remember if we talked about that in the last video, but let me tell you, folks, it's been a bit of a journey, and I'm excited to share. So, as previously mentioned, I accidentally ended up with an extra GPU, and by accidentally, I mean I intentionally purchased it. It didn't work for the purposes that I wanted it for, and I couldn't return it, but also I didn't feel too bad about it, because at least I didn't pay over MSRP, which made it kind of a bargain in a way. But at the same time, I was like, well, what am I going to do with my current gaming GPU? It's a good GPU. I had a 2080 Ti. It's a really good GPU. So I took that, and I paired it with the 9900K that was collecting dust in the closet, and I built a dedicated VR PC for the Valve Index that I got. I got a Valve Index last year. Did I tell you all that? I got it almost exactly a year ago. I got it around Christmas time. It wasn't a Christmas gift. Oh, I guess it was. It was a Christmas gift to myself. Because it seemed like a good way to work out and lose weight. Because I'd started playing Beat Saber on PSVR, and I was like, this is great, but I'm kind of getting bored with the song selection. I'd like to have custom songs, and it really does work you out, especially if you're someone like me who doesn't really do a lot of... Like here's the thing. I had this interesting experience where I went to a gym for the first time with a friend of mine. She's like, we're going to work you out. It's going to be great. And about like 10 minutes into it, she's like, you're actually strong. That's very strange. I was like, I have a physical labor job. Of course I'm strong. I understand that I'm not fit. I'm not in shape. I'm not traditionally like muscular. But yes, I have like dad energy from my physically demanding job. And she was like, well, you know what you need to do is you just need to crank up your cardio. Actually, she didn't tell me that. Someone else told me that afterward. Because I was telling them that story, and they were like, yeah, actually, you are kind of strong. You know what you should probably do is instead of working... They're like, you could work... If you're looking to burn fat and stuff, yeah, definitely upper body workouts and things like that would help. But maybe do some more cardio. Because you don't do any of that. You do a lot of lifting and stuff like that, but you don't do cardio. And I was like, okay. And so that's how... this is all... These events all happened out of order, by the way. As I'm telling this story, I'm realizing, wait a minute, no. I bought the PSVR like 6 months before that time I went to the gym. Let me delete this real quick. Okay, time to make sense of the world.